Think you know Melon Playground inside and out? Nope. 7 secret facts almost nobody knows about. This is Cactus. Let's go. Cactus. Fact number 1, and it's a strong one to start with. You can build a completely new type of vehicle using just one basic tool, the cutting tool. Here's how it works. First, grab something like an APC. Pause the game. That part matters. Otherwise, everything falls apart right in front of you. Next, carefully slice the body exactly in half. Now grab the second part of your future vehicle. For example, a regular boat. The most important part is next. Take the mounting tool and connect both halves together like building blocks. You need to take your time here and line up the connection points correctly, or the whole thing falls apart. And now, the final moment. Unpause the game. And it actually works. What we get is a fully functional hybrid vehicle that never existed in the game by default. Personally, I think this is one of the coolest ways to get creative in Melon Playground. Cactus. Fact number 2. And this bug genuinely looks kind of creepy. If you freeze an NPC and then use the anti-freeze elixir on them, their behavior becomes really strange. Let's go step by step. First, we take our NPC and freeze them completely. They turn into an ice statue. Now, we apply the defreezing elixir, which is supposed to bring them back to normal, and watch what happens. Visually, the texture goes completely back to normal. The ice literally melts away right before our eyes. But if you look closely at the character's actual behavior, they still move like they're frozen solid on the inside. It's like the game forgot to remove part of the freeze effect, even though everything looks clean on the surface. Cactus. Fact number 3. And this is probably the most visually insane bug on this list. The strange behavior starts when you combine a head crab on an NPC's head with putting them inside a vehicle. Here's how to recreate it. First, place a head crab on a regular NPC's head. Next, and this part is essential, give them immortality. Otherwise, the character simply won't survive what happens next. And the final step, put that NPC inside any vehicle. As soon as the vehicle starts moving, total chaos begins. The character keeps flipping over inside the vehicle, snapping their head backward, literally hanging upside down. And the weirdest part is that this behavior is completely impossible to control. It just happens on its own, randomly, and it's actually pretty hard to reproduce the exact same result twice. Cactus. Fact number 4, and this one busts a myth while explaining where it actually came from. A lot of players have noticed an interesting coral reaction when a robot is nearby underwater. From the outside, it looks like the coral literally forgets how to breathe and dies right in front of you. Sounds creepy, right? But this is actually only partly true. It's more of a myth. The real cause is something else. The robot emits a small amount of electricity, and that's what damages the nearby coral. And here's the important part. The exact same effect happens with literally any electrical object in the game, not just the robot. So it's not really about the robot itself, it's about electricity. But even with that explanation, the fact itself is still pretty interesting, and not something most players would figure out on their own. Cactus. By the way, if you're enjoying this format, don't forget to drop a like. It genuinely helps the Cactus channel grow. Alright, let's keep going. It only gets more interesting from here. Cactus. Fact number 5. And it fits perfectly with the previous one, since it's also coral related. Did you know there's literally a rotten green coral hidden in this game? Sounds made up, but no, it actually exists, and it actually works. Let me show you how. First, obviously, you'll need a regular coral. Next, your job is to kill it while it's underwater. And now, here's the important part. Just leave it there for about 10 minutes without touching anything. And here's the result. It worked. The coral visibly changes color and turns dark green, looking rotten. And that's not all. You can even bring it back to life using the immortality elixir. In the end, you get a fully functional new rotten green coral NPC that simply doesn't exist in the base game. Cactus. Fact number 6, and it's a shorter one, but no less strange. If you detonate a honey bomb next to a regular NPC and immediately bring a rope close to them, some really unusual blue textures show up on screen. There's nothing complicated about it, just an explosion near the character, followed by contact with a rope, and the game throws out a visual glitch that clearly wasn't intended by the developers. Cactus. And the last, 7th fact for today. Capes in the game burn in exactly the same way trees do. You'd think fabric and wood are two completely different materials, but as far as the game is concerned, they burn literally identically. Same animation, same speed. A small detail, but a funny one, that says a lot about how the physics actually work under the hood in Melon Playground. And that's it for today, and 7 secret facts about Melon Playground that you probably didn't know before this video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. See you in the next video. This was Cactus. Peace.